Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have another act. Yes, okay. Okay, great. Start clapping over here, Fintan. Start clapping down. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Céilí Minogue.
Hi there. Hi. Just before I get started, I just wanted to say sorry if I seem like I'm a little nervous. It's just my boyfriend's in the audience. He's with his wife, though, so I don't want to dwell on that too much. Hi, my name's Céilí. I'm 27. I'm a Cancer, according to my ex. It's a bit of an exotic name, Céilí. You might not have met one of us before. It's an Irish name originally. I wanted to find out what it meant the other day, so I looked it up online. Apparently in English, Céilí means translation error. I do a lot of research online. It's one of my hobbies. I say research, just searching for things online. It's not searching until you do it twice, obviously. One of the things I've been really into at the moment is hybrid animals. Really interesting. Like animals that like not quite one thing, not quite the other thing, like sort of like naturally occurring sporks. You've got zonkies, which are like part zebra, part donkey. You've got tigons, which are part tiger, part lion. My favorite one is the cricket bat. Really fascinating animal. Really easily domesticated as well if you're looking for a pet. Like no food, no water, just a little linseed oil every now and again. Keeps it right as rain. Sorry, you guys can probably tell that I'm still dealing with the death of Keith Chegwin. I know it's been like 4 years, and some days you don't think about him at all, but you'll just be walking down the street and someone will play some pop and it all just comes flooding back. I wanted to do something nice for him in his memory. I started a petition to get my local pub renamed in his honour, the Keith Chegwin. Thought that's something he'd like. Council were having none of it. Their exact words in the correspondence were, "Cheggers can't be boozers." I thought it was inappropriate, personally. Watched James Bond for the first time at the weekend, because, we're coming up to Christmas, and I get that's a Christmas tradition for some people, but I'd never seen them before, and I wanted to catch up, so I watched all 25 of them simultaneously. I think I got the gist of it. I didn't really understand why every time James Bond quits, they replace him with someone else who's also called James Bond. That seems like a weird way to limit your talent pool. Like, imagine if you had a job interview in MI6 and there's one other guy in the waiting room. You're like, "Oh, hi, my name's Sally. Oh, nice to meet you, Sally. I'm James." Oh, fuck. You got no chance. Also, like, the letter nicknames, I didn't really get that. Like, you got M, who's, like, I guess the manager of the spies. And then there's Q, who's the quartermaster. I get that, all the gadgets and stuff. But, like, where's the rest of them? Where's N, O, and P? All this is telling me is that MI6 is severely understaffed in nuclear technicians, orthodontists, and penguin wranglers. I mean, we know B exists, right? Because them and Q own that hardware store. And then, like, M has been working with S making caterpillar cakes. I thought it was an absolute tragedy whenever B betrayed Q and joined forces with M. Never forget that Daniel Craig line. They're bargains, but at what cost? Sorry, I'm in a bit of a bad mood. There was a guy on the bus earlier, the driver. He was just getting really snippy with me because I wouldn't pay. Like, I was trying to pay. I had my card with me, but he was just like, cash only. Exact cash only. And I'm like, well, as a staunch anti-monarchist, I refuse to carry anything that's got a portrait of the Queen on it. And he said to me, in like the arsiest voice, he was like, "That's a bit hypocritical. How can you be a drag queen and an anti-monarchist?" And I said, well, that's easy self-loathing. So he kicked me off, which was annoying. I had to walk home in the rain, and then I got kidnapped by Apple. Yeah, like this rose gold car pulled up beside me, and you could tell it was Apple because it didn't have a headphone jack. These two guys got out of the car, threw me in the back, put a blindfold on. We must have been driving for like 30 minutes, ended up at their Californian headquarters. They put me into this like brightly lit room that didn't have any windows, obviously. There was this like tall, ominous figure in the room. It wasn't saying anything, and I realized it was the human embodiment of Céilí. So I said to them, "What do you want from me?" And they said, "I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that." So I said, "Siri, what do you want from me?" They paused for a second, took out a pen and like started writing something down. Then they handed it to me and said, "Here's what I found on the web for what do you want from me." Turned out it was all a bit of a misunderstanding. Apparently in 2003, someone who looks like this didn't pay out of their phone contract with Orange. And I could tell why they thought it was me, because I look like a bit of a bad girl. But that debt has been accruing for nearly 20 years, and now Apple have come to collect it. I said to them, "That's a bit confusing. What do you, Apple, a US technology company, have to do with Orange, a French telecommunications company?" That's like comparing... two completely different things. Thank you very much. I've been Céilí. Thank you.